without you. My heart is about to jump out of my chest.
What's up, guys? It is day one. It is officially my first day as an ICU RN. I am super excited, guys. This has been a long time coming, but I'm finally here. And for me, what I'm doing right now is before I actually start on the hospital floor, I have to go through some training. Whenever you go from any unit in particular, such as an ICU, IMC, you have to start off in training first. Now, even though I have done IMC training before in the past, and I've already been working with 2 years experience, I still have to go through a different set of training for ICU because it is a completely different field. Now, a lot of the stuff that I'll be covering in these sessions will be the same things that I went over in IMC with an additional bonus ICU class. So I'm hoping that, you know, this would be a good refresher course. I'm going to get a lot of experience, go over the EKGs, go over different aspects of neuro, cardiology, everything, just to better prepare me for when I first set foot in the ICU floor. This is where I'm going to be learning about new medications that I haven't got to play around with at the hospital. I'm also going to get that experience as soon as I enter hospital floor, but most of the stuff I'm going to get is going to be here at this training center in particular. For my training sessions, it's going to be 10 8-hour sessions in person with a lot of online modules that I have to finish in between. So most of the stuff, because of COVID, it's going to be mostly online, and I believe the setting's going to be a lot different, whereas people are going to be spread out, well, 1 seat apart. We have to wear masks when going into the facility, and it's a lot different when I first started out because I've done this training before, but it's going to be different because it's going to be less in person, but it's going to be more online based. So then that way we reduce the spread, we reduce the amount of person-to-person contact, because COVID is still among us, guys. But anyways, we're gonna make the best of it. I'm super excited to get this training done. We're gonna go over it together. I'm gonna go into the training center for the very first time in about months. I haven't set foot in a while, so it's gonna be pretty exciting. And we're just gonna start this day off with a bang. Let's get it. Hey, long time no see.
Oh my gosh, how are you doing?
I am back.
Oh, you're gonna challenge me. Christian,
Yep.
Of course. Cervantes.
Yes.
Good. So you're going ICU.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Thank you.
You'll do well there.
Nursing orientation? And which
We are in the training center. As you can see, guys, we are about 1 person apart from each other to reduce the spread. We gotta wear masks at all times so no one catches COVID. We don't spread out COVID or no one gets sick in the facility. I got right behind me the legend himself, Daniel. We're all scared right now, obviously, because we're going into a completely new setting. He's going from med-surg, I'm going from IMC. But ICU is a completely different experience, so we're gonna learn as much as we can and we're gonna have a good time.
But yes, that is part of report, is that we do have to have the patient awake at least for a short period of time.
Alright, so we just got done with the first half of the day. We got Daniel coming into the car. So in case you don't know, me and Dan, we known each other for a while now, and now we're finally reunited to take ICU class. So let them know where you came from, man. What unit did you work at?
Med-surg, 3 years.
Do you miss it?
Nope.
So he's super excited. I mean, he gets to go from med-surg, which is about a 6-to-1 ratio, all the way back to 2-to-1. So that's gonna be a big luxury for him. So newfound critical care experience. And as I said before, I'm coming from IMC. And anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get some lunch right now. Super hungry. And we're gonna get back in 1 hour. So we get 1 hour for lunch. So let's get it.
Let's get it.
It's pretty sick.
Hi, what can I get started for you?
Hi, can I do the tostada, please?
Tostada, would you like rice and beans?
Yes, please, both.
Black beans or tosto?
Black beans.
What kind of meat would you like?
I want to do the barbacoa.
Barbacoa?
Yeah.
Cheese okay?
Yes, please. So just got back from Cafe Rio. We decided to bring our lunch back to the training center just so we don't have to spend too much time. We got about 30 minutes left. Oh, what's up, Daniel? As you can see, we got the good old food. I got a kid's quesadilla. We got tostada, so I'm gonna kill this for the next 30 minutes and then we're gonna restart class again.
So, because acknowledging that they're having a really bad day. And these are some of the things that can really help.
All right, so just got home from my very first day of ICU orientation. Overall, it was a good, exciting day. We learned a lot of stuff. It was a good refresher as well, since it's been a while since I've set foot at that training center. Same exact format as I went through. Let me just hold this up. Same exact format that I went through when I took the IMC critical care course initially. But just a refresher. Like I said again earlier in the video, it's going to be majority is going to be online modules, which I have to complete on my own time just to get my my hours every week to be full time at the hospital. In addition to attending about a class every other week. This week I got an EKG class, so it's going to be jam-packed for the most part. Then on Friday I'm planning on getting some stuff done. So overall, pretty productive so far. I'm looking forward to, you know, learning more about the medications that I never got to experience with in an ICU setting, because I've only worked IMC this whole time. So good experience from that. And I wanted to end this video by talking to you guys, you know, what differentiates a preceptorship, whether you go to IMC and ICU, also if you're a new grad especially, because one of the things I noticed too when I went to this class was there's a lot of new graduates in my class that were in attendance. So they actually got to start, once they graduated from nursing school, they were actually able to go straight into IMC ICU, which believe me guys is an amazing feat. If you're able to do that, by all means go for it. It's incredible. But the only difference between them and me is that I don't have to go through a new grad residency anymore, because I've already done that. And with the new grad residency, depending on which hospital system that you work at, you're going to spend about 6 months, and that's including your 3 months of preceptorship. So even after you come off on your own after your preceptorships, when you're taking care of your own patients, you still got to attend these residency classes. And those residency classes are also an additional supplement to help prepare you for being ready as a nurse. So just be on the lookout for that, guys. Whether you're a new graduate nurse, when you're going to the hospital for the very first time, when you just passed the NCLEX and you're looking forward to starting at the hospital ASAP, you're going to have to take classes before you actually start going onto the hospital floor. If you're like me and you had previous experience, a lot of the people in my class had about a year and a half experience on med-surg, oncology, so on and so forth. They got in their experience, they already got their feet wet as an RN, so we actually have an advantage when we're going from one unit to the next, because we've already got to work and experience being as an RN working on the floor. So we get to deal with patients already, we know how to deal with medications, that and that. So you get an advantage if you're actually going from a acute level of care unit to another unit. So keep you guys updated. Next week will be my very first week of NP school. I'll keep you guys updated for that one, and I'll post a brand new video next week. Don't worry. I know it's been a while since I posted my last video, but I'll try to be more consistent. And if you guys have any questions for me, whether it's about new grad residency, whether it's about preceptorships, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you have any advice, like I said again, also for those in the audience, you know, that are also trying to approach the residencies, if you have any advice and you're already an established or experienced RN, feel free to leave a comment below. Like, comment this video. Also, subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.
Busting through the bears that try to contain me. Moving on up, making moves and money endlessly. How you think I got this name? C Money, it's my specialty.